What is up, people? This is the Vile Casket, home to the lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, as well as TikTok, all one word, the Vile Casket. Would subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. We are doing a casket review. I'm got a backlog of a couple videos I have to make. I'm using my time wisely to undo my backlog. So I believe I have a lot of trailer reactions, even though I think 2 weeks ago I did a ton of videos, but all the comic reviews are all caught up on, and now we're doing some casket reviews. This is long awaited. This is Beetlejuice. This came out September 6th, 2024. It is currently February 2025. I said 2024. Yeah. I don't even know. Cutting to the chase. Obviously, this is a highly anticipated movie last year, coming towards the last quarter of the year. And I personally believe that it did everything it needed to do. It's currently streaming on Max if you want to check it out, if you haven't already. I believe that it did its job as a successor to the first movie. I don't think it is better than the first movie. I don't think it's better than the Broadway play. I don't think it damaged the franchise, and I think it did everything it needed to do well without crossing any lines. I think it's good where it exists. It's found its home, its niche. It dug its place in where it fit. It wasn't offensive in any way, and it wasn't overly amazing where I don't think it ever would have. After being this long after the release of the first one, I don't think you could ever unseed what it's established, being that it's a one movie thing that created a cultural icon. Most people haven't seen the animated series, which I highly suggest you do because it is amazing, but Beetlejuice is so good on its own that the sequel could have been damaging. Same way I thought about Hocus Pocus 2. But personally, I think it did a great job. Runtime of an hour and 45 minutes, I think is perfect for this. PG-13, there are some edgy moments. There are some mature... It doesn't feel like a kid's movie. For a PG-13 movie, it doesn't feel like you're watching a kid's movie. It feels good. The humor hits. The gross out factors there when it needs to be. The dark horror aspects are highlighted well while not being grotesque or anything. I think the acting cast here did a phenomenal job. I think everybody did their job to their fullest. The writing and the acting here really highlights the characters in the story and really bring it to life. And the characters that you're supposed to hate, you hate. The characters that are supposed to be annoying are annoying. No character here is perfect, but I feel like the references, the nods, the way the acting is, everything just felt like you're back in the world of Beetlejuice, without it being overpowering, without it being underwhelming. I think this is just a great movie across the board. I think they did what they needed to do, and I'm glad it wasn't terrible. Out of 5, I'm giving this movie a 4, just a solid 4. That's it. I think it's great. I don't think it's amazing. Once you cross past that, like 4.2, that's where I'm like, I really like this movie. I had a great time. I want another one. Do I need a trilogy? No. Do I think they're going to? Probably. Just because of the whole gimmick with saying his name 3 times, and then they went with that gimmick for the sequel, saying his name twice. I believe that it makes sense that they'll do a third one. Especially with just the fact that Michael Keaton has always been on fire. Everything he's in does well. Jenna Ortega is incredibly popular. Putting her on this is one of the reasons why I thought that there would be a trilogy now, because anything she's in usually has something that follows. William Dafoe, amazing, but you won't really need to bring him back. But like just everything here, everybody on here is just amazing. Yeah, overall, incredible movie. Well done. 4 out of 5. That's what I'm sticking with. Get in the comments if you have any other, you know, ideas or what's your ranking. Like, let's converse about it. I think this is a great across the board movie. I don't think it is the best movie ever. I don't think it's better than Beetlejuice. If I had to give Beetlejuice a rating right now, I would probably have to do like a flashback review or a rewind review. But if I was to rate Beetlejuice, it would be at like a 4.9 or a 5. And then this would be a 4. So I think that makes sense. I think that works. Remember, guys, this is the Violent Casket, home to Lame is Tasty. Check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, as well as TikTok, where you subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much more and do me a massive favor and stay